I hate this. I think actually, hold on, I can fix this. Hold on a second. Let's see as I can fix this. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Forrest over here. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we took care of Goma and tried to do our best to help heal the great Deku Tree. Unfortunately, we were unable to do so by the time. Unfortunately, he tragically passed away because the damage to his body was so great that that even though our efforts were even though our goal was accomplished, our effort was in vain. And of course, Mino being Mino, he's like, I can't believe this. I'm holding you responsible, Link. Just because we were the last one to see him. Right? That's how it works, right? But, whatever. Now, in today's episode, we will be doing particular things here, actually. We're going to be doing something that will be a good requirement for later on. But we'll also be meeting with the titular Princess Zelda here in this episode as well. And without further ado, let's get right straight into it. So that's all we're going to do. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever. Won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Hmm? You received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Now, this is another thing that I haven't really discussed with the items in this game. There are two different ways of doing this. You have the Nintendo 64 version, and then you have the Nintendo 3DS remake version. In this version, as it says here, you have to press the C button. A particular C button. In this case, you can only use items with the left, down, and right C buttons. Whereas up is used for Navi. And if you ever want some advice from this little fairy that nobody really cares about. Whereas in the 3DS version, and I would know this because I play both the Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, you would be able to use the items like you normally would expect here. Hey Mario fan, how you doing tonight? But unlike the Nintendo 64 version, you don't have to worry about having the ocarina being put in the position of an item. You actually have it. It actually has its own button, which is what I think this one should have been in the first place. But who am I to judge? And then it's going to tell you about how to put it on there. We already discussed it, so we don't need to read that. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing, or to start your song over again. Sounds simple, right? When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. So I think that was Link giving a nod that he will come back someday. Now, so many people get very mad about this scene because it's like Link just runs off. He doesn't give her a hug or anything. I actually heard from somebody a few years ago, I think it was actually Zelda Dungeon, where the reason why they didn't do that in this game when it first came out on the Nintendo 64, or the 3DS remake for that matter, was because technology was a lot more limited back then. And some of the animations of certain characters can be, can take up a lot of space, and that's why they didn't do that. And now it's everybody's other favorite character in this game. I completely missed that first bit here. I completely missed that first bit there. Shoot. I hate when I miss the good parts here. But this is a character that nobody else likes. Honestly, I'm curious to see who hates which character more. Who hates, if people hate not. I should do a quiz on that later. Which character from Ocarina of Time do you not like the most and why? It would be a friendly little quiz, but it'd be a quiz. But it'd be a, it'd be a fun little questionnaire kind of deal. Anyway, so I'm actually going to go ahead, because he didn't really do anything here. He didn't really do anything here, so I'm going to go ahead and back out here. Time to speedrun through the cutscene so I can read what Kepora de Bora said. We already read this bit, but I wanted to read everything that he said. But because I was talking over what he was saying, I did not catch any of what he said for that very first bit. And here we go, talking about how she wants to give Link her ocarina. So many people actually like this scene, but they also don't like it just because of the fact that Link does not give her even a hug. So now we're going to read what Kepora de Bora said. This time, for real this time. Because I don't want to leave any line unturned by this owl. That so many people don't really care for. But I still gotta read his lines because it is, in some ways, part of the story. Because while we know what we have to do, Kepora de Bora is supposed to be like, I guess our spiritual animal, I guess? I don't know. But, whatever. Let's move on. Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens Z and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yes, I did. Alright then, I'll see you around. Don't ask me why I try to making Kepora de Bora sound like Mario. I just am. Hoot, 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 hoot. So now we are on our way to the Hyrule Castle. Now you do have ways of, now that you're in this big Hyrule field, it should be noted that you do have ways of going into the other areas. But we're going straight to Hyrule Castle because it is important for the story. And I'm actually going to stay out here for a little bit, actually. Because we're going to be introduced to a few new enemies here. Because I want to show off these new enemies. So you see how you're on the path, right? When it's nighttime, the drawbridge will close. And if you venture off into the path, you'll be met with the stall children. Sometimes they'll drop rupees, sometimes they'll drop deathly sticks. And if you defeat enough of them, you'll meet the big star child. And they are just as easy to beat as you would expect a normal star child. Yeah, so now that we finally took care of the star children and somehow managed to live to tell the tale, now we have a few more tricks we can do over here. The first thing that I found very ironic is you can actually climb up these things. Yeah, you'll be able to climb up there and do that. So now, before we move on, we're going to open this door. As you can tell, look at this. You basically have a room that's filled to the brim with vases that you could use if you need rupees to deal with what we got to deal with. But we're only going to be here. Don't do that. And you'll get a gold Skulltula. That'll be number 4. We're going to get number 5 here a little bit later, but for now we're going to get out of this room because there's really nothing for us to do here. And now, this is the marketplace. You can't talk to the people if you want to. What a crazy guy! Can you believe this guy was crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda? All because of this idiot. They've tightened security at the castle. I wanted to see Princess Zelda. I avoided the guards. Swam through the moat. I was almost there when they caught me. I found a small drain hole on the right side of the castle that I thought I could sneak into, but I got stuck there. Huh? What? Shoo, kid, shoo! Come on, can't you make it any cheaper? Do you know about the Temple of Time that we have in the northeast part of town? Legends say that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the sacred realm. Did you know that? Have you heard the legend of the Shadow Folk? They are the Sika, the shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the King of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Sheikah around here for a long time. However, I heard there is one Sheikah woman living in the castle. I made a lot of money. Maybe I should go to look for more things to sell. I know. I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river and end up there. I love, I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't understand it. I actually don't do a bad old woman's voice when it, like, I can hear myself talking like the. I'm not dancing, My back itches. Wait a minute. I almost thought that was a. Wow, okay then. I'm not dancing, My back itches. Ooh, ah, ooh. Hey, boys, boy. This is the city of Hyrule. Take your time and enjoy the sights. If you came here to see Hyrule Castle, take the street on your right. If you want to see the back alleys of town, take the street to the left. So yeah, we have two new areas we can go to. We have this building over here that we're going to go into. This is the one, and I might want to do something. Hold on a second here. Let me look at something here. See, the one thing that I hate is how, okay, so the one thing I don't like about this game is how the aiming controls are inverted. So up is down and down is up, and I hate it and I kind of hate that. I don't like inverted controls like that, I really don't. That's the only pet peeve that I have with games. But, let's go in. I want to go ahead and create a save point here. Excuse me. So I'm going to create a save point there. So that way if we ever lose our rupees, well, I can do that. So that way we don't have to worry about it. But let's do this. Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Okay! This is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. Ah, so close. I was one away, too. Well, alright. I'll let you try one more time for free. This time you gotta do it. So we were one away. One away. I'll be honest with everybody here. I was practicing this game, this shooting gallery game off screen. Because holy crap, was it a pain in the butt doing this off screen. So that's why I managed to get it all right on screen almost perfectly this time. Alright. I gotta be very careful. I gotta be very strategic. Let's do this. Too bad. Practice hard and come back. You want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Ah, you're. Ah, dang it. Oh. Ah, dang it. I don't have enough rupees. I'm gonna have to load it here. I got it. I did it again. We did it the first time. We did it the same way the first time. This is gonna be so bad. Excuse me. Ah, shit. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I'm an idiot. Oh, what the hell? Ah, that's gonna be fun. So, okay, so I'm sorry for not focusing on chat. I'm so focused on this minigame trying to get it done. So Dragon It saying, I saw your post and it was sweet. Thank you, my friend. You're welcome. And Sebastian saying, hi. Hello. If anybody's still here, how are you doing tonight? Ah, damn it. Alright, so we got that. Alright. Oh, come on. So let's see. It seems like he will give you. Let's see, the 1, 2, 3. So it's like he gives you, if you miss. Oh, what the fudge? I did it again. Oh, come on. That should have counted, man. Ah. I am not liking this minigame whatsoever. Oh, come on, that should have counted. Finally! Wonderful! Bravo! Perfect! Here's a fantastic present! And we got Decker Seed's bullet bag. This bag can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. You want to play again? Yeah, no. Alright, you don't have to play if you don't want to. Yep. Well, we might be playing this again. We will have to play that game later. So you see this little bell right here, but before we continue, I'm going to go on ahead, head back over here, so I can get some rupees. It's always better to be fully stocked than not, you know? Alright. So now that we got the full amount, let's get out of here. And we're going to be going over to... Now we're going to be going over to Hyrule Castle. Now that we did what we had to do here. We're going to meet this... So this little girl is going to be important a little bit later. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go right over here. Head on over to Hyrule Castle. But there is going to be two things that I'm going to be looking at for us. So first things first. Hey, Link! This way! The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards! On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you are in Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to now? Do you want to hear what I said again? No, thank you. Hoot! You're a smart kid. Good luck then. Yeah, we're not quite done with Capora Deborah. We're not done with them yet. Oh. Oh. Dude, look how close he was. Jeez. And now we got the golden sculptures. Oh, little bugs. Oh yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go into that here in a little bit. But for now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head back into town, and then we're gonna head back forward in the area. Because if you notice when you come back here, you'll notice the little girl is no longer here by the fountain like she was. Now, when you go back into Hyrule Castle, this is where she'll be at. Hey, your clothes! They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. You got a weird egg! Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to a C button and see what happens. On the select item subscreen, blah blah blah. Yeah, we already know. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna replace the Deku stick with if I can gladly climb up, that would be lovely. Good lord, did it really have to do that to me? Yeah, now you'll hear Malon singing. And now you'll be over here. Funnily enough, the guard never looks. But he'll hear something like the footsteps here, but he won't look at you. Alright, so what you gotta do here is very simple. You see the guard looking over this way. You have to go over this way. And then basically just look. Just basically go straight from here. And then when you head over here, climb up this thing of rocks, which I believe are vines in the 3DS version. And now we're gonna go ahead, go right next to the wall, so if they hear anything, it's not me. Anyway, actually we could also just do that too, just get whatever we can. Look, the chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. No, it's the circle of life. Now, as you can tell, as you can see, you got these two boxes, but you have this Mario-looking man asleep. Well, it is morning, right? So let's wake this man up. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello. And who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to get to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me? I'm gonna catch her from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it! Oh, man. I hope if I ever have that kind of voice, it does not hurt my throat like that ever again. Like, at all, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That just hurt my throat. Jeez. Yeah, but we're not quite done yet here. Now we gotta move these boxes. Excuse me. Move these boxes over here. So we're gonna push, 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 and down it goes. And now we're gonna do the same thing to this box if I can line up with it properly. Pull, 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 pull. Alright. So we're good here. Push, 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 push. So now that we're here, and now this gives us the ability to come down here. Now, because of something that happened to me, I had no idea this would happen. So I actually want to do this for you, alright? I want to show you guys this, because this is really funny. Alright? I'm going to wait for it to be nighttime, because I really want you guys to see this. I was literally today years old when I found out about this. You'll see exactly what I mean when we get to it. Because I really want to show this off, because I just find this really hilarious for me. I literally was today years old when I found out that this is the case. So, what you have to do is for this to wait until it's nighttime. Now it's nighttime. Watch what happens. They just, it's like, they're like, well, you're in the water. We can't go after you right now. Look at this. They're standing guard. I'm literally right there. And they don't do anything to me. You'd think when I see, when they're in view, that then they would be like, hey, stop! But they're like, but I guess it's like, well, he didn't cross the line of the water, so we're not gonna go off on him unless he goes across from it. Like, dude, I honest to God truth found that out earlier today when I was doing this little bit just to see what would happen. I just found it hilarious. How, like, dude, I was even, like, when I first seen that, I was actually shocked. I almost got spooked because of how sudden they just, like, show up there with them standing in guard. And they're like, you know, it's really funny to me. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But now we're going to wait for the sun to come up so we can do this for real. Alright? Oh, listen to that cute little voice. So now that it's daytime, we can go in here and do what we gotta do. So now that it's daytime, you'll notice that the guards are not in the front like they were before. However, they'll still be standing guard here. Now, in order for you to be away from the guards, you can travel from behind. They can't really see you if you go behind them. That's the funny thing. That's the thing about them. So now, we have this guy right here. I have two guards over there, actually. Next we have this guard over here. He is gonna keep eye on the rupees there. If you were low on rupees, trust me, it is a lot easier than it looks to get the rupees there. Trying to get through here though will be a bit of a... Oh fuck. Oh crap. Almost got caught. And they got that taken care of. So now we got these guards here. I actually don't mind this music though, if I'm being honest with you. See, I'm just waiting for them to do something here. Yeah, they will not look behind you, but they will look beside you. Oof. Oh. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh. We're clear now. Now that we're finally clear, we can finally meet the princess. But, before we do... Do some of these characters look familiar to you? Well, we got Princess Peach, we got Mario, we got Bowser, and we got Yoshi. Yeah, we got some Mario characters making some cameo appearances. But that's it, as far as over here goes. Now it's time to finally meet the Princess Zelda. Huh? Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? You would not believe how easy it was to get past them, milady. Seriously, you would have no idea. Oh? What's that? Is that... a fairy? Then... Are you the one from the forest? Then... You wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. Do you have it? Yes. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? My name is Link. Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Take a guess what this is supposed to be a reference to. Any Legend of Zelda fan would know the reference from that this would know the reference. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Sure. Let's see, who is this man? Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. But yet we choose to talk about this in the window when he's probably looking at us still while he's probably doing his thing with the king. Alright then. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world! Link, Now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if I like that face or not. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter! Wow! This letter has Princess Zelda's autograph! Wow! Link being over here being a freaking fanboy for this little girl, man. This boy being a fanboy to Princess Zelda over here, man. Yeah, we already know. We don't need to see it again. We know that we gotta select it. We don't need to keep... I don't like it when we gotta be told that. So now that we're done here, we have somebody new here. Let's take a look. I am Impa of the Shikas. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything... Hold on a second. Sorry about that, family member came in. Where was I? Oh, yes. I am Impa of the Shikas. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on the big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Memorize the song. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we are counting on you. What? She vanished! Alright, so that is it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next time, we will be making it our way to Kakariko Village, we will be doing a few other things that we can do before we head up to Death Mountain. That's going to be the full focus of the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do next time. But, for now, that is going to do it for me here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this is Forrest Walpole, signing off. See you guys next time.